Welcome to the podcast, everybody. I'm Scott. This is my co-host, my bud, the boy who chose weed over me. It's so lame. Duncan Smith. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good, man. How are you? That line was so funny when I heard that.
So funny. I mean, I want to go look at the lyrics at a couple of these songs, but
we'll get to it. I'm really curious your take of this album.
Yeah. So everyone, we're doing the debut studio album by Canadian singer-songwriter Avril Lavigne. The album's called Let Go. Let Go or Let Go.
Let Go.
Let Go. Before we get into it though, Dunk, we got to talk about something. What are we talking about? Punk news?
Yeah. Oh, we got a lot of stuff on the docket because last episode we really didn't get to a lot of it. But I mean, biggest news is Starting Line's coming.
There you go.
Yeah, Starting Lines, they're coming to History. Perfect venue. They're opening for Story so far, though. But I mean, I'm treating this like a headline show.
So the Starting Line barely tours. The new album came out, end of last year? And
no, it was like summer last year.
Okay. But you saw them at a festival last year, right? But
yeah, which is actually really funny. It's called All Your Friends Fest. And Avril Lavigne headlined the day that I went.
Did she really?
She did. But I mean, I left early.
Did you? I was going to say, did you stay? Fuck.
Yeah, I left early.
So that's, I guess you're not even seeing them at a fest then, I guess, according to your new rating.
I do have them on see them at a fest.
But you didn't. So
actually, now that I think of it, it was a 2-day fest. So the day that I went, the headliner actually was Rise Against, and Avril headlined the next day. That's actually what it was. Because, okay. I mean, if she was headlining, I would have stick around. Not Rise Against them. Like, there was a good, 2 or 3 hour gap that I wasn't sticking around. I had a long drive home. It was from Barrie.
Yeah.
Burles Creek.
I get it. And look, I'm not sticking around at a fest for Avril either, even if it was the same day.
Going to come to Starting Line, though?
I mean, I do want to see them. I feel like...
Oh, it's going to be a big one. I'm hoping for... I mean, I won't get an hour, but a solid 45 minutes, them at History, it's perfect.
I don't really know the story so far that much. I know they're one of the big,
Oh, yeah, they'll be fun.
Yeah, and everything I've listened to, I kind of like that I've heard, but...
You know who else is opening? Is Ultra Q. That's Billy Joe's son's band.
Okay, nice.
And I've been listening to it a bit. It's pretty good.
His son was in another band that was pretty good at one point, but I haven't heard this Ultra Q. I'll check it out. Yeah, maybe I'd go. History is kind of down the street from our house, and yeah.
No, I mean, I got my ticket right away. But I guess the other one, Geese is coming to History.
So I tried to get tickets the other day. I tried 2 times to get tickets. There's 2 shows. And finally today it went on sale and I got tickets. So
Oh, you got them? How much were they? It
was like $80, $83.
When I looked, they were both sold out.
Oh, did it sell out? Yeah.
It sold out, yeah. I looked an hour later and it was they were both gone.
It's worth that money. I think they put on a good show. Yeah. I'm excited to see them too. Yeah.
No, I'm excited to hear about it.
And then the other big news today, we heard a big Warped Tour edition, probably one of our top 5 favorite bands, I think, for both of us and a lot of our friends, Alkaline Trio.
Added to Montreal Warped Tour?
Unbelievable. When I heard that.
When I saw that, I couldn't believe it. And my brother's just it's what are you so excited? He didn't believe that I was that excited.
It's the bet, so I told Sarah and she was almost in tears because there's not a single band you couldn't you that was the number one band to add. Green Day obviously would be a good ad. They would never do a Warped Tour
a realistic ad. Yeah, they weren't on the radar to get added. I didn't even think of it.
Well, I mean, they're going through the new drummer coming, maybe some new material, but that's such perfect. A huge ad. I see that Flogging Molly did drop off the lineup, but if Alkaline Trio is replacing Flogging Molly,
no big deal.
If anything, I'm thanks, Flogging Molly. I'll check you out next time. Hope everyone's okay. But
no, that really bumps it. So I do have a funny little thing. So remember Record Store Day a couple weeks ago? And how they screwed up that whole exhibit release. It's the wrong album.
Did you buy it?
No, it was the wrong album. It was it was the wrong one. But I did get this Third Eye Blind.
Oh, you got it. Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
The B-sides and rarities. But another big fuck up. Like these record store day releases are so lazy sometimes. It's unbelievable. Like
What's
Stephen
wrong with
Jenkins
it?
would be pissed at this. So Semi-Charmed Life is the second song, but it's actually How's It Gonna Be? Like that, it's saying Semi-Charmed Life. So it's like there's already an error, misprint. Now that I probably could have totally lived with because I actually prefer How's It Gonna Be acoustic over a Semi-Charmed acoustic. But then on the second side, Burning Man alternate version is a repeated song on side A, Kiss Goodnight.
Oh,
It's just like, come on, guys. Like there was like, did nobody listen to the test press?
wow. So it's like you're missing a song and
I'm
you have
missing a song. I got a double song because Kiss Goodnight is my hit and run. But the thing is I haven't even opened it. So like I'm kind of just wondering if it may be like because some of these things, if like they get mispressed, like they become like really valuable. And it's like the thing is though, is this it's not on Spotify. So like I can't listen to this. So should I open it?
don't open it. I'd say like contact someone, just be like, dude, do you have a misprint here? Do you want it?
Yeah.
Can send me a new one and I can like show you.
Well, that's
this.
the thing. No, there's not a new. It's like they're all like this, and like I have to wait for them to almost repress it. Like this has happened in vinyl. Like like I've had stuff like this happen.
Wow.
Like albums I've been so excited for, then just pressing gone to shit.
Vinyl is so popular now that they're just pumping these things out. Like
Yeah.
They're not really doing QC. Like they're just
That's so it.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I mean, I don't buy records like you do at all, but I've gotten a couple, and I'm like, this thing doesn't. It skips right off the bat. It's all warped. You can see, and it's some blue vinyl, and it's all cool looking, and it's like fucking doesn't work.
Well, I kind of honestly, I feel it's like a better player will like really like change that because like when I put it on my Audio Technicas, like if there's an issue with it, I'll bring it to my brother's player because he's got a really nice player, and like it's perfect. Like it almost fixes the issue. Okay. Right. And so like I'm probably going to invest in a better player coming down the line.
Yeah. I mean, with the amount of vinyl that you're buying.
Which is actually funny. I got another vinyl and it's the first press of that second Sugar Cult record.
Oh my God.
Palm Trees and Power Lines. Oh man.
Which we'll talk about.
I've been waiting for this one though.
Jeez. All right. Well, enough about vinyl. I mean, what else?
Well, there's one more actually, which is actually the funniest one. You know that Simpsons album, Songs in the Key of Springfield?
You don't have that on vinyl, do you?
It's getting its first release, and me and my brother are jumping through hoops for this.
I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. That's like there's some good music behind that.
There's the Quickie Mart and all kinds of fun. I had the CD, man. It got so much play back in the day.
Quickie Mart, that's the big single. Quickie Mart.
It's pretty much like seasons, maybe 1 to 6 or so. Like all those classic songs. Like, you wait till you see it.
Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah. Nothing.
That's about
it. The Simpsons. It's weird to me. Like vinyl should be like a record, like an album. But I mean, that's music that they put together.
I got a couple novelty records and that's a must, like for sure. I'm getting that.
Yeah.
Like my brother's waiting for a nice big donut picture disc or something.
Oh, we're laughing. It's Friday night. We're talking about a funny one. This is not a Rushmore, but yeah.
Okay, I've got one more thing to actually mention. There's a new Atari's album name. There's no date yet, though, but they've finished the album, and it's called Revolution Summer.
I feel like I've been hearing about a new Atari's for the last 20 years.
Well, that single came out like a year ago. So, I mean, that'll be on it. It's called Car Song.
Well, as I've been listening to all the Warped Tour bands and stuff, Atari's is really bringing back some memories. And I think so. Coming up, me and Duncan have kind of made a little bit of a sketch of what we're going to do coming up. And we've kind of decided with Warped Tour Montreal coming up, we pushed any band who's on Warped Tour into the next few months of
I think we got to push an Alki up now.
Well, that's what I was actually thinking we were going to be doing. So a little bit of surprise for everyone who cares, which is no one, 3 people. We were going to do Alkaline Trio Octobers, which was going to be 2 Alkaline Trio albums every October for the next We got to push him up because of Warp Tour. So there's going to be an Alki moving up before. But any band probably between now and I'd say like August is after this album is going to have to be a Warp Tour band because we've got a whole bunch coming through. So,
No,
so
for
this will be
sure.
the last one before then. And this is, so let's get into the album. But this is the first Canadian artist we're doing. Even
Really?
though,
Oh yeah.
well, the drummer of Goldfinger was Canadian, the original drummer. But so us, Duncan and I being Canadian boys, first one from our country and first female too, right? Like, I don't think any of the bands even had a female member so far. So,
No, no.
okay. So yeah, so this is the debut album by Avril Lavigne, released on June 4th, 2002 by an Arista Records. So this is described as a pop punk alternative rock album with a grunge-oriented sound. Went on to sell over 16 million copies worldwide. So by far the
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Like it's saying it. Yeah, it made Avril Lavigne's highest selling album to date and the best selling album of the 21st century by a Canadian artist.
which is crazy, and that's what I want to talk about too. It's like the amount of Canadian artists that like have the best selling albums, especially females,
What
is
about
crazy.
yeah, no, for sure. What about like Justin Bieber?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Bieber. Okay. Like Alanis Morissette, we're gonna get into for sure. Shania Twain,
Yeah.
Celine Dion. Canada has some massive superstars, like for such a kind of small country compared to like the US.
Yeah, no, for sure, definitely. I mean, sometimes when I was listening to this album, I thought I was listening to like, Michelle Branch or Alanis Morissette or something.
I mean, we'll talk about it, but this is like to me, my conclusion is this is a bad Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill. Not bad as in like the album's bad, but just that Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette to me is a 9 out of 10.
Oh, for
This
sure.
is like,
Yeah.
this is like a kind of like it's not as good, but it's still like, it's catchy and it has some songs, but like so much of what she does here is like 10 years later, what Alanis would have done. Like,
Yeah, no, that's fair. I didn't really like the direction she went after this album though, but although actually the one after it, I think it's called Under My Skin, that actually was my favorite album of Avril's. And then she kind of went into a real pop direction after that.
okay, so before we get into the details and all that, and like I don't even know later on what she did, but Duncan, okay, when was the first time? Do you remember you heard the name Avril Lavigne? This "Let Go." I mean, I think the first single was "Complicated." Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I remember I just saw that video. I remember seeing the video, and I think it came out like a good 6 months before the album.
The "Complicated" or "Skater Boy"? What was the first one?
Skater Boy was the second single.
Okay.
Complicated. I remember seeing Complicated and not thinking too much of it. Actually, kind of thinking she was almost like an industry plant kind of thing. But I mean
isn't she?
Maybe. I mean, reading into this now, got a lot of respect for this.
I was gonna I thought she was. I have respect for her, but she totally is a made up artist too. Like, she's great on her own. She has talent and stuff, but like, she didn't write this shit, man. Like,
Yeah,
you read about this
she wrote
album?
a lot of it. Yeah, I mean, she wrote some of it. Like, there was.
No, I mean, not. I know. I'd like. All right. Well, we'll get into this.
I saw the songs that she kind of contributed to it, and like her production team, The Matrix, what they did.
I know. Yeah. I mean, did you read quotes by them too? It's
yeah. I got all into all kinds of stuff.
So it was probably, so you probably heard this because this wasn't on the radio stations we were listening to. Yeah. So I guess around this time, we were getting into music from either TV, radio, our friends, maybe like hearing a band at a concert. So this must have been TV.
Yeah. I mean, much music and like that video for sure was the first thing I seen, but it's like, I didn't really think much of it until like, I guess the album came out, and probably Skater Boy was probably the first time I started to really pay attention.
So this was, I guess, right around the time. So there was like late 90s pop was what? Like Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears was kind of like before this. Pop was kind of this like, I don't know, big, raunchy, like showy. There was no one like Avril when pop music was going off in the early 2000s. There was nothing like this before Avril.
I mean, honestly, like I was saying, like Michelle Branch and things like that. Like I really kind of got that kind of vibe of like that women in songs kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, but I always associated the like Michelle Branch, Vanessa Carlton as actual singer-songwriters that were doing this. I associate Avril with more the like.
Yeah, but you can't mix her in with Avril or sorry, Vanessa. Vanessa Carlton is my favorite female artist there
Okay,
is.
okay. I mean, okay. I shouldn't mix any of them in. I mean, okay, before there was Avril was the first, and then there was like Fifi Dobson
Yes,
and
yeah, oh yeah.
Hillary Duff even.
Yeah,
And
no, for
then
sure.
I mean later on we'll get into some articles and interviews, but Avril inspired so many modern artists today that without her, whether it was her made up by a record company or her herself, like she was the first of her kind. Everything else before this was these pop stars who were, dancers most of the time. No one had a guitar other than the countryside. The new countryside was different, like Faith Hill,
Like a
and all
Sheryl
those.
Crow kind of thing.
Yeah, and
Like,
that was
and she
different.
has, she's got a lot of country roots, Avril.
And maybe we'll get into her history because she was like, I think, discovered, and then she sang with Shania Twain. Let me just get this in the Wikipedia right now
Were you
because it's
reading that
actually a
wiki?
cool little
Yeah.
background. Yeah, I'm on the Wikipedia. So she won a radio contest to perform with Canadian singer Shania Twain at the Corel Center in Ottawa. To an audience of 20,000 people. So this is in 1999. So her and Shania Twain did a duet. And then I guess after the performance, someone discovered her.
Where was that?
It was in Ottawa. So,
Okay.
So Avril's from Napanee, Ontario, which is right near Kingston. So probably between Toronto and Montreal, or Toronto and Ottawa, probably about 2.5 hours from here. And yeah, that's where she was discovered. And then I think someone's like, "Wow, let's make a pop star out of her."
It's actually funny. There's some funny stories. There's like, I mean, I guess like after she got popular, like her hometown, there's a pizza place that named like the Avril Pizza. So Avril Lavigne's favorite pizza is a combination of pepperoni, black olives, and mushrooms. Famously featured at La Pizzeria in her hometown of Napanee, Ontario.
Amazing.
Which she notes does not have pineapple because she's not a monster.
Yeah.
Just like the small town doing things like that, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, if you're not from Canada, we put pineapple on pizza here, which to some people is absolutely like fucking
I don't mind
treason. No, it's not bad. You got to have, but it's a sweet.
Just
you
a
have to
little
have
bit,
spicy, or you have to have something that competes with that. Feta, pineapple, hot peppers is perfect. You get all of
for
that.
A couple of years. That was my pizza.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. So Avril's from the small town in Napanee, which population of 5,000. And I guess she got into she performed at country fairs. She used to sing Garth Brooks and the Chicks and Shania Twain songs. She played hockey. Like, look at this. She's such a Canadian.
This thing. Yeah, she played boys hockey in a boys hockey league during her childhood. Starting around age 10, she played boys teams through the novice, Adam, and Pee Wee levels. She was like the only girl and a competitive right winger and named MVP for 2 years in a row.
Amazing. She's so Canadian. And like when you actually listen to her, she sounds a little Canadian too.
Oh, totally.
Like,
yeah.
You can hear some of the like pronunciations or like some of the, like not too much, but like I'm proud. I know you know what? I'm proud she comes from Canada, to be honest. Like,
well, it's funny actually. She did voice acting in this movie, Over the Hedge. Did you ever see that movie? It's like an animation movie. I love that one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's like a voice actor in that one. And I mean, that's probably one of the only things she's done like that, but
so this album, let's get into the album then. I mean, I probably heard this on Much Music as well, but it like, and then it kind of, not for us, but I think it sparked a whole generation to get into punk music. Even though, by the way, this is not pop punk. This has nothing to do with even punk music at all.
I mean, you go to the Wikipedia, the first thing it says is pop punk.
But to me, I mean, people think that fucking all sorts of shit's pop punk. This is. Well,
I had this on with my brother today, and he was surprised how like much it wasn't punk.
It's not punk at all. There's nothing.
It's almost like the first song. Yeah, I don't know. Like
the only things about punk would be maybe the skating lyrics. There's some guitars, which punk or pop music wasn't doing
Yeah.
at the time, but it's not fast. I mean, I know, and I think the big thing about punk is she had a backing band that was a very key pop punk band in Southern Ontario or in this area called Closet Monster, which I want to get into.
Yeah.
But that may have made her a little bit punk. But right here, it's literally, so on Wikipedia, this is regarded as one of the most influential albums of the 2000s. It Let Go is credited with helping integrate pop punk into the mainstream and
Yeah.
contributed to the rise of female fronted pop punk acts and female singer songwriters, marking a shift away from bubblegum pop that dominated the era. So that's what I'm trying to get at, is like, it was all that other Christina Aguilera, Jessica Simpson, and then Avril was like, hold on, no, we can be these, like, short little girls with a guitar and, straight hair and fucking.
It's saying Rolling Stone readers poll named Let Go the 4th best album of the 2000s.
Did it really? Oh my God. So yeah, I think we should get into all the reviews and everything in a sec. Let's get into this. So this was recorded over, I want you, do you see the Wikipedia dunk? I'll send it to you right now.
No, I got it. I got it here.
Okay. Look at how many studios this fucking thing was recorded at. So between May 2001 and March 2002, so almost a year of recording, it was everywhere from New York, California, New Jersey,
LA,
back and forth, like a million different studios. It doesn't sound like one cohesive thing.
No, it doesn't. It's all over the place. Yeah. I was going to say that. Yeah.
And once we get into the track by track, I think like the songwriting on it, there was kind of a bunch of different producers. The big ones being this Matrix, which is a group of producers who was producing pop stuff. But then there was also Cliff Magnus was a big producer on it.
Yeah. And she wrote like songs with him, right?
She's a songwriter on this, but when I was reading, Dunk
it's saying the 5 songs that she wrote with Magnus were Losing Grip, which is the first song, Unwanted, Mobile, My World, and Too Much to Ask. Which, I mean, some of those are actually big hits for me, but it's like those are kind of like, those are the ones that she really likes and like she's proud of. And like she wrote, like that's the direction she wanted the album to go.
Yeah, in reading that, it sounds like the stuff she did with the Matrix, she wasn't so proud of, or she was, because it got her to where she is, but that wasn't what she wanted. And I hear the difference in those two groups of songs completely too.
Which is actually why the album after Under My Skin, it sounds like more of a complete album, because I mean it wasn't recorded like this. I'm seeing here Lavigne told Rolling Stone in 2003, Arista was drop dead shit afraid that I would come out with a whole album sounding like these songs, like the ones that they pitched. They wanted her to go in a more radio-friendly direction. For this purpose, Arista assigned her the production team The Matrix, who wrote the pop rock song Complicated. With minor help from Lavigne, half the album was co-written with The Matrix and the other half with Magnus.
So then she signed a deal. Yeah, it was worth $1.25 million for 2 albums. So that was the big thing at the time, is like, we're going to sign you and then we'll make an album with you. We'll figure it out. Like, don't worry, you don't have to write songs. We'll get you there. Now 2 years since she signed the deal, so here we go. So she goes to meets with the Matrix, and after talking to Lavigne for an hour, the Matrix played her songs with Faith Hill influences because these were the kind of songs the label wanted Lavigne to sing. But Lavigne dismissed it, saying she wanted songs with more punk rock inclinations. Lavigne played the Matrix a song that she recorded and really loved, a track that sounds a little bit like System of a Down. They told her to come back the following day. In the meantime, they wrote the song Complicated and another song called Falling Down, which is a B-side.
Right.
And then they played these for Lavigne the next day when she returned to the studio. So basically came in, hey, here's your songs, here's your Faith Hill kind of songs. And Lavigne's like, fuck, I don't want these. I want to do something with like a little bit of rock. Yeah, and then they're like, come back tomorrow. And they fucking wrote the song Complicated, which again, not saying she didn't have a part of that, but she came in the next day and
it's like, here you go.
Yeah. Like she was like, make it a little bit more punk rock. And then they did that.
It's like that song actually, like it actually gets so good by the end. Like I'm only enjoying it until like it kind of gets to the end of it.
It's a finger wagger. It's a good song. I do like it a lot, actually. And I think I want to read this a little bit with you, but so one of the articles that I've referenced is, so maybe a first time on the episode, but you know what pitchfork.com is, right, Dunk?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got some pitchfork things here.
Okay, yeah. They're just like a pretentious fucking, like, I don't know, but some of the reviews that they've done are so well written. Like some of them are legendary, and they did let go. And I don't know when they actually wrote it. Let me see when they didn't write it. Must have been a retrospective. Okay, no. Okay, so they wrote this in 2018, but this review is really good. But they talk a little bit about the songwriting of this song, of Complicated as well. And that's where I'm referencing where she didn't really write a lot of it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get into it when we get to the song part there too.
No, for sure.
But before we do this album, so it went on when it came out in June 4th, 2002. This thing went crazy. So
I didn't have the CD or anything. Like I never bought this, or I don't even remember burning this.
I don't think we had to. Like it was just everywhere.
Yeah, it was
all
a little.
over the radio.
Yeah, it was all over the radio. It was in our face a lot, but
this thing went on to top the charts in like every country, or at least get into the charts. So I'm just going to name a couple, like, or a bunch of countries, but like Australia, Belgium, Canada, #1, Hungary, Greece, Italy, Japan. She's huge in Japan, by the way. Singapore, Spain, the UK, US. So basically any like English speaking country, or countries that like Western countries, like this went crazy in.
yeah, they ate this up.
They loved this. And then review wise, this thing got All Music 5 out of 5 right away. Like they loved this. Blender gave it 4 out of 5. Pitchfork eventually gave it 6.5 out of 10, but that's much later. Rolling Stone 3 out of 5.
Yeah, some of these reviews were higher than I expected.
Yeah, it actually is quite a few high reviews. I know.
Now, saying this Rolling Stone, it wasn't on that list, was it?
It wasn't on the list.
Pop punk albums? No, I didn't think so.
Metacritic eventually gave it, like, so Metacritic.
Yeah, I see it here. 68 out of 100.
68 out of 100. So not the greatest, but
that's
like,
I mean, I don't want to give it away, but that's kind of like how I feel about it.
Yeah.
It's like,
totally.
it's good. It's a good album. And listening back to it at this age, I actually think I enjoy it more now than I would have back then.
So we won't really, for too many of the pop punk podcast episodes, there's not going to be many that win Grammys or win best of, awards. So we're going to talk about it for Avril because
this might be the most successful one that we do.
Maybe. And it was nominated for a bunch. So it was nominated for Best Pop Vocal for Grammy Awards in 2003. Didn't end up winning. Did win a bunch of Juno Awards, which is the Canadian version of the Grammys. It won Best Album, Best Pop Album. MTV Awards were big. It was nominated in Japan. So it didn't kind of win any of the big Grammys or anything, but it was nominated enough, which is huge for a Canadian girl from fucking Napanee.
Yeah. I saw some of the singles like winning some awards and stuff. I don't remember which ones, but I have it there when we do the track by track.
Yeah, it's just like went on to sell many millions, and in so many countries was certified gold or in the millions. The most being in the US, it has sold over 7 million copies. So that's kind of crazy for an artist. Like no one that we're going to do does that other than Green Day. Green Day went on to sell like 25 million plus copies of Dookie, which is so insane. But
crazy,
yeah. All right. Avril. Okay. So, I mean, maybe as we get into the track by track, we can talk each about this, like songs and stuff, but why don't we get into it, Dunk?
Sure.
Throw the album on. What's the first song you hear?
Losing Grip. Now, this is probably like my favorite Avril song. Yeah, the album doesn't get any better than this because, I mean, this is definitely the big hit for me.
This is, so it begins, this is what I wrote down, and I want to look it up. Did this come before Evanescence? Because it sounds kind of like a weird,
I would say, yeah.
This sounds like an Evanescence song, or like,
yes.
When did Evanescence? Okay.
Yeah, when did that yeah, you're right.
Okay. Oh my God. So Evanescence, first of all, they formed in fucking 1994.
94,
so they were
yeah,
around.
I'm seeing that now. But when did that album come out? That album was 2003, so that was the year after.
Okay.
Fallen.
Because this,
I do hear that. Now that you say it, I never thought of that until you just said it now.
I wrote down it sounds like a bad Evanescence song, but I don't know Evanescence enough to know if they're even good anymore.
To
But
me, this would be like the best Evanescence song. I don't know.
it's
Yeah, it was released as the fourth single. Uh, it's funny. It says it was to act as the bridge to her next album, like being the last single, or like one of like the last singles, which Lavigne stated would be harder rocking than like this one. Which I mean, this is. Wouldn't you put this at the end of the album then?
maybe yeah, this is a very different song from the next couple songs she has. So it's weird.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
even
they
the whole
wanted,
album. Yeah.
yeah, this is like it says even on the Wikipedia. It's a little bit more like a new metal grunge. Yeah, just the melodies, and it doesn't sound like a pop song as much.
Yeah, this in 2004 was nominated for a Grammy for Best Female Rock Vocal Performance. The video for this one's pretty good. Did you see that?
No, but I want to. I didn't actually watch any video. Oh no, I did watch the complicated video, and it threw me back. But
This is actually one of the first songs that I heard that I kind of started to take Avril seriously.
okay,
Is that fair?
yeah, no, yeah, you should, and yeah, that's the thing. I think I didn't take Avril seriously at first, and she has enough material, and we should be taking her seriously for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, the next one, Complicated. Because I think she comes out of the gate with this whole album of like just all singles. Like the first 4 or 5 songs are all singles.
So complicated. So this is the one. So right now, I'm just going to go on Spotify, and
This was the lead single. This came out before the album came out, maybe like 4 or 5 months. What does it say actually?
So top song on Spotify as of 2026, April or May 1st.
Yeah, it was 3 months before the album came out.
1.3 billion plays on Spotify is Complicated.
Oh wow.
This is a banger of a song. Little dated now. I don't know.
For sure, definitely.
Yeah, let's I'm gonna throw it on quickly. I want to hear it in the background here and look at the lyrics.
So, but yeah, it like the video for this one, like where they're like in the mall and stuff, like causing all that havoc.
Yep.
The funny thing is, like Weird Al has a parody of this one.
Does
and
he?
it's called A Complicated Song, but I mean like it's constipated.
Is there
Yeah,
like a full song or like a okay?
Full song. Yeah, it's called A Complicated Song. So it's like tell me, why'd you have to go and make me so constipated? Unbelievable. He didn't play that when I saw them.
So I think we got to do if a new segment on the show, which is going to be very few, but if there's a Weird Al song, we gotta mention it.
Yeah, I mean, with all we've done, there probably wouldn't be any like that.
There hasn't
Like,
been so far. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well,
he's only doing the really big ones.
he hasn't done a little messed little bit or a little fucking.
That's already
video?
making the mess is already making fun of itself.
True. Oh wow. Okay, I gotta hear that Weird Al song after. We love Weird Al on the show. Fucking. We both seen him now too, and
yeah, like when I just saw him last, like I looked at that set list today to see if he played that because like he did like a bunch of songs, maybe like mashed into like one thing, like Canadian Idiot. He kind of like mixed in sort of with like that eBay song like for the Backstreet Boys.
So complicated. So this is, I want to bring up the Pitchfork review here because it just has a nice little quote about this. So the whole thing about where the Matrix came back, which is the team that wrote this song, and they wrote Complicated because Avril wanted something a little bit more punk.
She wrote the lyrics though.
Yeah, so here it is. There's a little bit of a debate about who wrote what. So here's the quote. The exact division of labor behind Complicated remains a point of contention. When Lavigne spoke to Rolling Stone in 2003, she insisted she was the primary author. However, The Matrix argued that her contributions were far less substantial. They said Avril would come in and sing a few melodies, change a word here and there. She came up with a couple things in Complicated, like instead of take off your stupid clothes, she wanted it to say take off your preppy clothes. When asked to comment, they opted, if I'm looking for a single for an artist, I don't care who writes it. Read Rolling Stone. So there's a little bit of a you know what, we wrote it. I don't really care. Like, Avril didn't write this song, man. Like, and you can tell too. Like, she wasn't happy about this. Like, it got her big. Like, it doesn't even like it's her biggest song, but I don't know. It doesn't sound authentic.
Those kind of things, like, you know, they'll get me to detach from artists like pretty quick.
I mean, to me, and maybe that's a little theme of the show in this one. Like, if you don't write the song, man, I don't care. Like, it's basically a cover to me, and I hate covers. I hate when bands do covers. And if you like, it's okay when, like,
I don't hate when they do covers. I just kind of like when they do their own take on it. Like, I don't like to hear a cover where it like literally is like the same song, and like they're just like copying the song. Like do your own spin on it, and then, like, you know, I might not like it, but I mean, at least I'll listen to it. And
I can't wait till we have a cover on one of the albums we do, because that's a punch in the face to me. If you fucking waste money to put a cover on an album, like, what are you doing? Like, come on, man.
We'll get to one. Actually, it's really funny about this that we'll get to it in the tracks, but I might as well actually just say it now. That song, there's a song on the deluxe edition of this album called Breakaway. Now, she wrote that song, and like, it was given to Kelly Clarkson. Like, you know that Breakaway song?
Okay, yeah, I didn't listen to the B-sides, but I see it now in the track
and then
listing.
On the anniversary edition, she like did a new version of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, I didn't know that was an Avril Lavigne song, you know.
I didn't know she wrote that one, and like, so she really was like, and they gave it to Kelly Clarkson. Like, she had
handed
credit
it off to Kelly Clarkson. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe she's involved a little bit more, and maybe just certain songs. There was a little bit like, maybe I'm downplaying it too much. Like, I don't think it's the same way as Britney. Britney Spears is not writing any of her songs, right? Like, she may have a songwriting credit, but
I'm not sure, but I would probably guess no.
And I don't want to, you know, I don't know enough about Taylor Swift. I know she gets songwriting credits on her songs, but no way is she involved in the songwriting as much as fucking like Newfound Glory is in writing their own songs, or like.
I find the best Taylor songs are the ones she did with Jack.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, that's where songwriting is. Yeah, you can have some people help you write songs, but like, the idea has to come from you, and that person brings it out to you. Like,
she does a lot of that, and like, yeah.
Okay, I hope so too. Or is it like she's just like, hey, I'm going to pay you $10 million and I'm getting the credit for this, and like, and then all the people who actually write the songs are. Like, there's a little bit of debate with that. I don't want to.
I guess we'll never know.
I mean, maybe we'll dig into it a little bit more with the Taylor episodes, but we're not going to do any fucking Taylor Swift episodes, everyone. So, all right. Other things I wrote about this little song here. The video, man. Yeah, the video does not suit the music at all.
We're still uncomplicated, right?
We're still uncomplicated. Yeah. So the video is like, they're at a skate park. They're kind of
they're at the mall.
A little bit, but like, they're jamming at a skate park. And the band in that video is this band from Ajax, Ontario, called Closet Monster. Duncan, what do you know about them?
Well, I know that one of the guitar players played in Artist Life, Jake's band.
Really?
Yeah, Jesse Colburn.
Oh, cool.
And like, he was like in like the that whole like band that went on tour for her first tour, the Try to Shut Me Up tour. That's like on that DVD. I'll link it in the notes.
So well before Avril, and did you come to that show that Rob and Robbie put on that one time? There was a Closet Monster headlining.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was Closet Monster was headlining. It was there was another band, Jerk Circus. There was also I think a one-time show by Shut the Front Door, which was an Etobicoke classic by a bunch of our friends. I think one of the best. I've never seen a bass player play bass behind his neck like that little Nick guy did. Anyway, so that the show was put on, and the headliner was Closet Monster, who ended up going and backing Avril Lavigne here. A couple members. I don't know if they all ended up going on, but Closet Monster, Duncan, I want you to please post this in the show notes, but it's only on YouTube. It's not on Spotify, but the album A Fight for What Is Right. It is a fucking one of the best Canadian punk, like pop punk albums of all time.
Yeah, so good.
It's so good. You have okay. It's not on vinyl or anything, right?
No. It might be. I haven't really. I would probably say no. A lot of that stuff just didn't get pressed at that time.
Yeah, and I don't even think. I think like later on,
they don't have the money to get it off the ground. And some of those albums, I've messaged people being like, can we get this pressed? Can we get this pressed? Like, I would kill for that one Artist Life album to be pressed. But yeah, that Closet Monster for sure. I would love that one.
Closet Monster and members went on to they made the label Underground Operations, which in Ontario had so many good bands signed. I think like there was a point where like Ontario kind of punk and not so much pop punk, but like it was kind of the biggest punk going at the time. And Underground Operations had a ton of those bands too.
Like Scene Fest. I went to Scene Fest like every year.
Oh yeah, and that was in what, St. Catharines?
St. Catharines, yeah. And all those bands that always play.
So the funny thing about the whole thing though, and you know, it's Closet Monster was a big like anarchist, anarcho punk band and like a lot of political lyrics. And then a few years later, you see them backing Avril and kind of, you know, going on tour fucking, and I get that. Like, it's fine. Like, it's not, I know it's a break, it was a bit of a break, but I mean, it was good that we saw them, you know, early on. And they, to this day, I listened to that the other day, The Fight for What Is Right, and it fucking slays. Like it's up there with Gob as like the best Canadian punk bands. So
yeah, I'll definitely put that on.
Anyway, yeah. So again, I've just wanted to throw that out. The video is hilarious. The bass in the song, just like Alanis Morissette, just has that amazing bass that's just like so unique. And but everything else about the song is so simple and
for sure.
Hilarious lyrics. So next song, number 3, Skater Boy. Everyone knows this one. So first of all, it's spelled SK8ER, and then boy is spelled BOI.
Like, come on,
fuck, come on.
Although, like on even on her newest album, it's like it's called Love Sucks, and it's like SUX.
Dude, I hate how some new albums too have all these like everything's in caps
or
like,
all lowercase. And stuff.
Yeah, like didn't Blink do that for their fucking new album too?
Yeah, it's all caps.
It's so fucking annoying. So
yeah, my brother hates that too.
I just, it's Skater Boy. Like it's probably one of the worst songs. Like this is kind of where I'm like, oh, Complicated was a good singer-songwriter. This is so cheesy, and this is, I guess, what made her pop punk, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this is more the direction that she wanted to go. It's funny, like this song, I've been whistling this one all day, buddy. This gets in your head.
Yeah, let's look at some of the lyrics to this one because it's fucking stupid.
So hold on, it's saying according to Spin Magazine, Skater Boy has the 5th best pop punk chorus of the 21st century. I'd like to see that list.
And so the chorus is, he was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar, slamming on his guitar. Does your pretty face see what it's worth? Who said this? Rolling fucking Stone? So they didn't put this in the top 50 pop punk albums.
No, it was Spin Magazine.
Oh, Spin, okay.
And it said the 5th best pop punk chorus.
Yeah, that was the chorus, right? That's the chorus.
Yeah, that's the chorus. Yeah, I don't know. It's actually the best. The funny lyrics are, he was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? He was a punk, she did ballet. What more can I say? And it's funny because the first time I heard this song, it's like one of my ex-girlfriends in high school was like, it's like, yeah, this song's about us. You're a punk. I did ballet. I'm like, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know. This is where like it's really, really cheesy. This is another one written by The Matrix, and I guess she kind of was part of it. But
this is the direction she wanted it like to go, and like this is kind of. I mean, I think so. Like, like that's what I read.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah, like this. You know, this was the second single. So like when the album was out, this was the first one that kind of got released after.
Yeah, and so like Complicated, like and like you said, there's a ton of awards for the song itself for this one and the other one. So maybe she didn't win for the overall album, but this one she did. It was huge, top of the charts, fucking everywhere in the world. And I think this was the song that got so many young females into punk or into this kind of stuff,
wearing ties and high socks.
Like everything before was this. You know, like, I don't know, females with fucking wearing as little clothing as possible. And like Avril is completely covered up here. She's got long straight hair. She's rocking out with a guitar. Like just took it a different direction. No,
definitely. But yeah, the next song was like probably one of my favorite singles on the album. I'm With You.
So yeah, at this point in the album, listening to it, I was kind of like, okay, yeah, this is where I'm like, this is a really nice ballad.
Yeah, I like this one.
Also written by The Matrix. It's called "I'm With You." This is like it. It's. I don't want to say it's a dark song, but like,
No, it has that dark vibe for sure.
and it has some really good. Is it like strings in the verse, and then it kind of has that like really, I don't know, epic chorus.
Oh yeah, it's a ballad.
Damn gone night. Yeah.
It's funny. Entertainment Weekly said that it was released in late November 2002, close to Christmas holidays, to remind parents about the album, to, if not buy it for themselves, but to purchase it for any children in their family. Which is actually
Wow.
so funny to me because, like, one of my other high school girlfriends, she asked me to either get her this album, Good Charlotte, Young and Hopeless, or Sum 41, Does This Look Infected? She's like, pick two of the three and get it for Christmas, you know?
And would you buy? Which ones did
Well,
you do?
I think she bought Avril Lavigne earlier and she couldn't wait, you know? So I bought the Good Charlotte and the Sum 41. She got me a Superman lunchbox.
Where's that now?
Oh, God. I don't know. I put my weed in it for years.
Oh, man. Fucking hilarious.
Good song, though.
Oh, yeah. And honestly, okay, so first song was not The Matrix, but song 2, 3, 4 was The Matrix. Dude, they were on top of the world there. And like, that's such a different song. Complicated, Skater Boy, I'm With You are three completely different genres, and they hit the mark. So, I mean, I bet you to this day, all of them are getting every month a nice fucking couple $1,000.
Oh,
yeah. Going, thanks. Yeah, that was a good time.
It was a great time. Oh, yeah.
And I want to, like, did you look up? I didn't look up what they did recently or anything. I know, let me just click it quick. Let's see what The Matrix did.
Oh, The Matrix? Oh, yeah.
So I know oh my God. Duncan, oh my God. We got to talk about
I'm clicking on it now.
Click on The Matrix. Okay, so 2002, they did Avril, and then they did a couple other things. Look at a couple years later what they did a fucking full album of. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me.
Korn?
Yeah. They did a fucking Korn album? Like, they wrote, I thought Korn writes their own songs.
Yeah.
Are you, like, in 2000, do you know that album, See You on the Other Side?
Absolutely not. Like, they're, like, the last Korn album I got into was, like, Issues, which was 99, I think.
So, and then they ended up doing another Korn stuff. So, and they ended up going and doing a little bit of Sky Sweetman. Nothing recently. They did Avril Lavigne, a song in 2022. But other than a little Rihanna hit here and there, they didn't hit anything else that big. But wow. All right. What a bunch of 3 songs in a row by the Matrix that Avril performed. All right. Song 5, Dunk. This is a mobile song. I got to listen to it quick.
It's like Everything's Changing.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Oh yeah, no, this song's really good. I like this one. It's funny. It says it's the 5th single, but I don't remember this being a single. There's a thing here. It's like a music video was filmed for the song in December 2002, although it was shelved for unknown reasons. In January 2011, the music video leaked online. So maybe I'll put that in the notes. But that's probably why I don't remember it being a single, because it's just they kind of shelved the video, but it was a single. It's saying
a video costs so much money to make, and they just shelved it, and they just went on to the next one. Wow. This song does. I just kind of listen to a clip of it right now. It sounds a little dated. Like no one's doing that kind of song anymore.
I just feel like these are the ones that sound like those, like, you know, Michelle Branches and like those that kind of like that pop rock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a completely different vibe from the Matrix ones. So yeah, nothing for that one. All right, song 6, Unwanted. I'm gonna throw this on here.
Yeah, this is a really good one. It's funny. This is actually the one that like I realized like how much I love the song. It's like when I looked at the name, because a lot of the times I can see a name of a song and know exactly what it sounds like. This one, it's like I had to remind myself, but I love this one. Yeah, this was a good one.
It's hilarious because we're totally opposites, because this is the one I wrote really bad. How did this make the record? And later
Unwanted?
on, I do like,
Unwanted.
I threw it on right now while you were talking, and I don't like, this is like the pre-Evanescence kind of shitty.
Yeah, this is like the rock. I don't know. This one rocks, I think.
It does rock,
Kind of
but
sounds like, Leanne Rhymes or something.
do you know what it is? It has all these dated sound effects in it too. Like there's all these like
Oh
there's too
yeah,
much
I
production
like
on it.
that.
Like
Yeah, I like that.
no, you don't like that.
It's almost like I need something like that at this point, like in the album.
All right.
I think it's the next bunch of songs that I really don't like.
Oh,
Like
we're the opposites, man. Because the next bunch I like actually.
really, like the
Nothing
next
but good
song's
things to
called
say.
Tomorrow. To me, that
Yeah.
is like the most boring song. That totally can cut that one.
That Tomorrow song, okay, this is a really well written song.
Okay,
Like I
okay.
wrote down, like I love. Okay, you know what sounds really dumb about it? That the drum beat is so like dated and slappy. I wrote like,
Yeah, I found I was kind of bored with this one.
okay, yeah. You know what? This is the thing. Like I want Avril to be not this pop star. I like the singer songwriter side, and I like that
Yeah,
kind of like I don't know pre Taylor Swift country stuff.
you would really like the next album. It's funny, she actually did it with Rain Maida and Chantal Kreviazuk.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
she like wrote it the whole thing with them.
oh, okay. I mean, I thought Avril would be a one and done when we
We
went
might
into
do
this.
one more, just maybe
Of
one more.
course, I think we have to. Once in a while, we got to do the big names. We got to like kind of ground ourselves to like, look, pop punk's down here, but whoa, look at what these artists can reach. Because, yeah, but again, this is not pop punk. This is nothing to do with pop punk, but it's still
It
in
has
that
elements
same.
of pop punk, but I mean, you're right. Like it's like you listen to this and it's like a pop rock record. But yeah, the next one, Anything But Ordinary. I like this one.
Okay, fuck, I just wrote it's fine. Let me hear. Okay.
It's funny. The album was actually going to be called Anything But Ordinary, and she pushed for it to be called Let Go.
So there's not a song called "Let Go." I know we didn't really get into that. I mean, it's a pretty generic name. What's your thoughts on this album cover too? Did you look into it, and what do you think about like?
Yeah, it just her in the street, right?
It's her in some street in New York. It's so funny because at the time she was wearing clothes that were so no one was wearing clothes like that. These big baggy pants. She's got a big oversized jacket on.
Yeah.
She's got that straight hair, just the like scribbled like fucking font
That
at the
funny
top.
font, yeah.
It's like, but today that's probably that she'd look so cool in that, right? Everyone's wearing these fucking baggy pants.
Those people in the background, it's like picture being one of those people.
Could you imagine? You don't even realize you're on the Avril cover, or like that's your car. You're trying to park in fucking Chinatown, New York, and
It says that it's at Broadway and Canal Street.
Okay. So, I just wondering like
In
why
Manhattan.
that's the album cover. Like what's?
I like it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
okay.
it is. You know what? Looking at that, when you see that now, it's so classic. And
Totally,
maybe
yeah.
it's because I worked at a record store at the time, and but like that album cover will never like when I picture Avril, I picture that picture of her right there. And it's funny looking on Spotify right now; she looks the same.
Well, do you
in
see
every
the
album cover?
you see the album cover of like the anniversary? It's kind of the same thing, but it's like I like the original with like you can see the street and stuff. Like you know what I mean?
Well, you know, it's a different. I think it's a different shot in a different year. That's not just the same.
All right.
Look into that, but I think they went back to the same spot and took a picture somewhere because I don't think it's the same car there, is it? Maybe it is. Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. Now I'm
Yeah, it's the
A-Bing
same.
it now. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. And
Although
she's
they
the same?
did do a shot of it, like they reenacted it. I'm seeing a picture here.
So anyway, back to the so Anything But Ordinary is actually the Matrix again. So they did do a couple more songs in the album, but Anything But Ordinary wasn't a huge one. Next one though is song 9, Things I'll Never Say, which is
My
by the
favorite
Matrix.
song. I mean, I already
it?
said Losing Grip, but I'd say this is my favorite, like most fun song. I actually love this one.
Oh, this is a hit. Oh yeah, listen to it now.
It's funny on that live DVD. This is the last song that they play, like the last song on the set.
So that yodeling that she does at the beginning, that is so Cranberries, eh?
Oh yeah, totally.
Like that is what's her name, Dolores from the Cranberries, and just like it has such a. Again, I don't want to compare it to Vanessa Carlton, but that era of the female singer songwriters
Totally.
like Michelle Branch, it just has that vibe. And wow, what a song!
Yeah. If the whole album was like this would be like an 8 out of 10 kind of album.
100%. That these are the ones I love. Like this is where I think the album shines for
The
sure.
chorus pops so much.
And what's the lyrics too? Because I wrote down something. Hold on, let me get the lyrics up here. Am I squeezing you too tight?
Oh
I want to
yeah.
be with you every night. Oh, this is it's like yeah.
It's like I listen to this one with Carl, and it's unbelievable.
She should be proud of this album, and I think she is. It's her biggest album, even though she's kind of distanced herself from some of it. It's
I
like,
wonder how much of it what she's playing from it live.
yeah, well, I think we should look at a set list just to see,
Yeah,
like, because I'm curious as well too. All right, let's get to blast through this rest of this though too. But
yeah, and then we'll get to that.
My World. This I do like this one.
I like
too.
this one
is song
too.
10
Yeah.
called My World.
Yeah, some funny lyrics in this one actually.
Okay, and we talked about it last time, but you know what it sounds like right off the bat when you play it? Black and White by Michael Jackson. It has the same.
I'll have to listen to that again to hear that, but I know how it starts. To me, this is one of the stronger songs.
And so this is where she kind of does a little throwback of actually her hometown. So she talks about I grew up in a 5,000 population town. Yeah, I mean, there's some dumb lyrics here, but go ahead, Duncan.
Never wore cover up, always beat the boys up. Grew up in a 5,000 population town. Made my money by cutting grass. Got fired by a fried chicken ass. All in a small town of Napanee. Fried chicken ass.
There's I love this line in the song, and it's cheesy, but it's I never spend less than an hour washing my hair in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
It always takes 5 hours to make it straight.
Yeah.
Like I can just picture Avril like just taking a lot, like, and then so I'll braid it into a zillion braids, though it may take all friggin' day. There's nothing else better to do anyway. So in Canada, when your parents wouldn't let you swear, you say frig instead.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a big thing in the States, but it's so funny the way she fucking says it in this song.
That's perfect.
And then it has like a really good chorus and stuff too. Like it's not a bad song.
Yeah, it's very it's uplifting. And the DVD's called My World, like her first DVD live performance and like making of the album on tour and stuff.
It's got a really it's got a really nice pre-chorus, and then into that the chorus is just such a banger and such a finger wagger.
It's such a pop rock song. Like it's not punk.
Mm-mm. Yeah, there's nothing about punk about this at all, but still, like what a song.
The next one's really funny. Nobody's Fool. This is the one where she's rapping.
That's right. So this is the one. It's a different. So it's not Magnus. It's not the Matrix on this one. It's Zizzo. Peter Zizzo was the producer, and I wrote down. Yeah, she shouldn't rap. Yeah, this is really bad.
I think she wanted to do it though.
It's a head nodder at the end. Like it's got some nice bass. I wrote like Alanis. It's just got that, like there's some parts to it, but man, like Peter. Yeah.
It's like the pre-chorus is so good though. It's like la 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 la. Like that's like so like Alanis and like that kind of era.
There is so much Alanis about this, and I don't think we're ever gonna do Jagged Little Pill. So maybe we should talk about it now. But I would say like probably my favorite Canadian female artist album of all time.
Yeah.
And I listened to it the other day and I was almost in tears listening to fucking like how good it is. And like just some of the like
Hand in My Pocket is like one of my top 10 maybe songs like ever.
If you're a big lyric person, she's got some of the best lyrics.
Also for sure.
Like her vocal performance too, that whole
it's incredible. Like, and it's actually funny, like she's my top artist I've never seen live, which is crazy. Like how have I not seen her?
We should have went to see Alanis. She did Jagged Little Pill, doing
I don't know what I was. I think I actually had something that day, but it was that's not an excuse.
It's not an excuse, yeah. So Alanis, if no one's heard, go listen to Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill. She does this weird like vocal flip that like that's how she does that. Like I don't even want to do it because it would sound ridiculous, but so that's what Avril tries to do, but she doesn't go anywhere near as good as Alanis does it.
No. It was one of the first CDs I bought with like my own money.
Oh, you bought really? Wow.
Oh yeah, that Alanis CD. Oh yeah.
That's hilarious. That album has so much like heart to it. The song, like everything about Jagged Little Pill. Yeah. Now it goes up and down though. There's some slow stuff.
Even my brother bought it on vinyl.
Oh, I should get that on vinyl, and I don't buy a lot of vinyl.
I had an extra one. I think I sold it to Rob.
Oh, well, we'll be moving it tomorrow, so let's
nice.
throw it on while we're moving.
That's funny.
Fuck, but yeah, Alanis, Avril. I'm curious if they've ever met. That'd be a funny. All right, a couple more songs on the album. Song 12 is called "Too Much to Ask." This is the song
This
where she's got
actually
some.
this has got some funny lyrics actually, but yeah, some of these songs at the end didn't get nearly as much attention as like the front songs for me. Like when I listened to this album, like back in the day.
Yeah, I didn't recognize these songs, and then when I listened to them again, at first I thought they were shitty, and then I was like, "Oh, this is a good song." Like,
But there was a funny line here. It's like, it's the first time I ever felt this lonely. I wish someone would cure this pain. It's funny when you think it's gonna work out. When you choose weed over me, you're so lame.
I mean, we've done it, right?
Yeah. Isn't that how you started the show?
No, yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
No,
actually choosing weed over your girlfriend at the time.
I didn't do that.
You didn't
Uh,
do that.
uh, no, we smoked weed together.
True. Um, yeah, it's a funny, like, I guess just she had a stoner boyfriend, or at least the songwriter did. And there's a line, yeah, you chose weed over me, you're so lame. It's just, I don't know. Being Canadian, I feel like we all grew up on weed, so it's
Oh
like
yeah.
it was around, and then you
You had to
see there's
hide it
probably
at
so
this
many
time.
girlfriends, but I just picture like an Avril just being like, well, go smoke weed with your friends again, fine, and like I'll go fucking play guitar in my room and
I'll
write a
write
song about
something.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
Again, the only thing I wrote about other than this is the sound effects in this shit are so bad. Like, that's the thing about these albums. Like, they're overly produced. So once like you have all these fake scratches and all these weird sounds,
It
like,
works sometimes though, but it's just like you can't overdo it.
no, it's yeah.
Yeah.
But
The last is this the last one?
the
Naked.
last song, we're not. Yeah, we'll get into it.
There's a couple bonus tracks, but yeah, Naked. I really don't have much to say on this one.
I wrote meh.
Yeah,
That's it.
this is like another cut. It's like that Tomorrow song. If you put that song at the end of the album, there's something about like those kind of songs being the last one. I probably would like it more. I don't know if that's crazy, but it's just like that's just how I'm wired.
I think like pop music though is also, and now so much at the time too. You put your best songs at the beginning. No one has the attention span to get to the end. Back then, when albums were 15 songs, like the last songs were nothing, especially in pop. Like they front loaded
Oh,
it.
for sure, for sure. It's like by this point, I'm ready to put something else on.
Yeah, and yeah, like the Matrix and all that, they're not on after song 9, they're done. So like, yeah. So this album rounds out at 48 minutes, which is long for a pop album at the time. There is many B-sides, a Japanese bonus edition. Duncan's going to talk about this 20th anniversary edition. I got some funny things to say about it too, but
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really make notes on every song of all these random or these rare songs, but I mean that Breakaway one that I was talking about how she wrote it and it was handed off to Kelly Clarkson. Like
yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
that was wild because I always thought like for the longest time I always thought that was a Kelly Clarkson song.
yeah, I'm reading about it now. Okay, so yeah, so it ended up being recorded by Kelly Clarkson, and then Avril eventually like had it on a bonus thing.
Well, she re-recorded it for this anniversary, and it's funny is I think John Feldman was involved in this.
So yeah, that's what I
So
wanted to
that's
mention.
probably when they did Here in Your Bedroom together.
So the funniest fucking thing about this is, of course, Mr. John Feldman from Goldfinger, and who's now the producer of Blink and everything. He was involved in this 20th anniversary edition, and so he remastered some songs. It says he's a producer on Breakaway.
Mm-hmm.
I think he. Did you notice a difference between the 20th anniversary sound and the latest one? Because apparently, like, there is some changes to it.
Like you mean on like the whole album?
Like the remastered one.
I
Yeah,
didn't
like,
compare it. No, I didn't
no,
really.
yeah. I couldn't really tell too much, but I'm sure John Feldman fucked around with it a bunch. All right, well, so that rounds up the album. I mean, Duncan. I mean, we'll get into some B-sides if there's
Nah, I
anything. But
mean, there's
what's your
nothing really.
thoughts
I
on
mean,
this?
there's one good B side. It's called "I Don't Give." It's off the American Wedding soundtrack,
Okay.
and that's like
All right.
they play that live. Like there's something like I knew that song like all this time, so it was I guess if I sort of didn't circle back, I would have thought that this was on the album.
Okay, I'm gonna after this listen to them because we'll get into the rating, but I enjoyed this album listening to it, and I don't think I ever gave it a chance back in the day. I knew the
No,
singles, I
yeah,
didn't give it a
no.
chance.
That's what I mean. Like I never bought it, and like I don't even really think I even burned it.
And you didn't buy it for a girlfriend, and she played it all the time, no?
Yeah. Oh well, and she bought it herself, and but I bought it on vinyl.
So you did, and what's the vinyl? Go for it. Let's see
I
this
mean,
fucking thing.
it's actually I have the 2017 Music on Vinyl press, which is a really really nice press. It sounds like incredible. It's just like a 2 LP. Yeah, nothing really too fancy, but the thing is I wouldn't spring for the anniversary because it's like I like this one so much, and I just don't need any of those B-sides.
And that's just a stand. You can buy it in store any day, right? Like it's nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, actually, I don't know. I don't know if you can. It's definitely rare now. Like this press, like there might be, like there's the new anniversary press that came out, so you can probably get that easy. But like this one that I have, it might be actually worth something.
It's so if you think about like how that's a lot of record sales for like that she sold. She is fucking like.
But yeah, do you want to do the rating?
Yeah. So what do you think? Yeah, well, what do you give this album? It's 13 songs. What's your rating out of 10? Out of 13? Out of fucking?
I mean, I pretty much have like about half of it as keeps, like a little more than half. So I mean, I'm giving it like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice.
What do you? Where are you?
I would say I'm gonna go half. It's a 5, but that's not bad to me. Like it's 5.5.
On
like
the
out of
right
10.
day, it could
Like,
be a little better, you know. On the right listen.
I will say this: as I started listening to it again, like I was like I had some bad things to say, but the more I listened, the more
You're
I
right,
actually
yeah.
liked it.
I agree.
And I was like, you know what? Compared to modern day pop music, this is so much
great.
better.
Yeah, I agree.
And like you know me, I like a very specific pop music. I hate modern, like most stuff.
Yep.
This really I like this. So
Yeah. No,
for what
I
it
can
is,
see the elements that you like about it, and
yeah, there's some singer songwriter stuff. There's a little bit of folkiness. There's some
totally.
like something behind it. It doesn't feel like it was completely manufactured,
Yeah.
even though
you can tell she's having fun with it too. Like when you listen to it, it's a fun album.
Yeah. And with our new rating, you know what? I know you didn't see him at a fest, but I'd see her at a fest. If she was headlining.
Yeah. See her at a fest, yeah. Which I should have went to that second day, but it's like, you know, I'd have to go all the way. I didn't want to camp. It was a camping thing. So like, you know, and I didn't have anyone to do this with, so.
Okay. No camping for Avril. I'd see her at a fest, but it would be like.
It's got to be convenient.
I would also leave, like, say she's playing for an hour and a half. I would make sure, like, within an hour, it's like, let's get out of here before everyone fucking leaves at the same time. Yeah. Like, I'm not staying the whole thing. I mean, need to see
unless she hasn't played a couple songs that I need to see, but yeah, you're right. Like you gotta beat the traffic.
But also, I bet you she, like, because of how much money is behind her and how much, like, it's probably such a good show, and like you just have a blast seeing her in 2026. Like,
the clips of it was incredible.
I bet you she has like a proper fucking band behind her too, where it's like, and then she pulls out a guitar and probably does some ballads. Like it would be a really good show compared to, I don't know, like a fucking.
The thing is that's probably when I should have seen her at that All Your Friends Fest. It's like I wouldn't really see her at like a stadium show or anything like that.
So why do you think, like, why was she even called pop punk or like involved in this? Do you think that was just labels trying to be like, hey, no, guys, everyone, this is also like pop punk, and you can, like, they were jumping on the like, look, like all this pop punk's popular, and now we have someone that like we're selling? Or do you think it was
someone you can attach to? I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, again, like when I was listening to this with my brother, like he was just like, it's like, there's nothing punk about this. And like, he actually just thinks like she's like a bit of a poser.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I mean, not her, but yeah. So what's your brother think of this? So that's his thoughts. He doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, he's not too high on it, but it's like, and I don't even think that there would be like a part in the album that I could show him that he would like, you know, be like, oh, that's pretty good. Like he just doesn't really like it.
You know what? There is so many great female singer-songwriters that you don't need this. If there's like, you know, like the Sarah McLachlans,
I love her.
Alanis Morissettes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have them. I like them, and I mean, I've got Avril too. You know, add Avril to the list. But yeah, she's see her at a fest, and I mean for your perfect venue, Friday night, perfect venue of my choice. It's like this. My thought was that it's at the Opera House, which is like right next door.
Yep.
I have a front row on the balcony,
Okay.
and I'll pay $120. I actually would probably pay a bit more if that was the whole thing. It's like a perfect view, a nice elevated view. I can see a full Avril, this album.
I've no that's actually probably what I would actually pay too. Maybe $80.
But it's like I need a good view and like a good perspective.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be packed in there and just like, how much did I pay for this seat? Like, yeah. I wrote down something dumb, $15, and you're picking me up and driving me home. But like, I'd pay a lot more. Like, you still have to pick me up and drive me home, but like, I'd pay $100 with you. Like, I wouldn't want to like travel too much for this. Like, I wouldn't want to go to Barrie where you went to that fest and like wait all night and then I have to 2-hour drive home in the highway, risking our lives. Like, I don't want to risk our lives.
Yeah. That's funny. There were some good bands like on her day, like Knucklepuck, I think, played. But it's funny too, because it's like if I'm watching like her at like a show like that perfect front row balcony would be perfect. So like for some of those songs, I can kind of take a seat, rest my feet.
So actually, I went to a show the other day at the Opera House, Drug Church. We got a perfect balcony spot at the Opera House, and you get a full lean.
I haven't been up there in years.
It's perfect, and especially Drug Church where people are going crazy in the pit. Yeah. So you can see the whole pit. You can see everyone going crazy. You saw fucking Collins crowd surfing, fucking Collins launching people up.
Amazing.
But you're safe and you got a good lean on, and like
that's so good.
No, that's kind of once you get into your 40s, it's like those balconies. You're like, I'm glad there's a balcony at the show.
I honestly think the last balcony I saw at Opera House was like the Rocket Summer.
Oh wow! Oh, you saw that, eh?
I mean, it was so long ago. It's like I don't go up there for a show.
Most concerts I go to are by myself now, and like at the Opera House, it's like I'm always going to the balcony, and then like if I see that it's not too crazy down there, I'll kind of go down there, or like if there's there's space. I hate a packed Opera House show.
Yeah, sold out Opera House is one of the worst. But back in the day, I always used to go up on the balcony. All right, that's pretty good. Good rating.
Good rating. Okay, so let's just a couple things. Is there an Avril Lavigne fan club? Let's take a look here. I'm just curious what she's fucking charging. And all right, and let's go to the website here too, Dunk. I'm going to send it to you right now. Let's look at this together. Oh my God. No, look at that. That's so cool. So AvrilLavigne.com, right off the bat, she's got her hand up.
This is a cool little site.
She's looking cool. Yeah, they're really a nice website. And like her style and like.
It's the greatest hits tour that she's doing.
And look at this new single. It's a Young and Dumb featuring Simple Plan. Wow. So she's, and look, do you see that there with Travis too? There's her with some sort of, I don't know, video or something. Go down a little bit, but I just see her with Travis Barker. So no, she's cool. Her look is really unique. She inspired so many people. So part of the Pitchfork review, which Duncan, I think you should really read through if you haven't, because it's a really good one. But it does talk about how the next generation of indie heavyweights, so like some new people, Soccer Mommy, Alex Leahy, Snail Mail, they just said, I just wanted to be her so badly. And they credited her as a role model, a teenage girl whose stardom was built on videos spent trashing the mall and songs about guys who break your heart by smoking too much weed. So just like to this day, there is so many people who are influenced by Avril that like you and I, it didn't hit us. But man, like I did ask someone else who's at my work, and she's really into music and stuff like that. And I just said, she's a little bit younger than me. Avril, what did she do for you? And she was like, Avril was like the one. Avril. And I was like, I knew it. Like Avril to that generation was just like, she had to be like, and if we were females at that time too, Duncan, this would have been like,
it probably would have hit a bit harder. Yeah. But yeah, like some of her newer songs, like when she married Chad Kroeger, and like they had that one song, "Here's to Never Growing Up." I really like that song. Well, he like co-wrote it, and like that album was like a bit of a comeback, I think, for her. But it's like It's just a very pop and like it's not punk really or anything. Like I was into it and I liked it, but it's just like I'm not gonna get that album or really dig into it, you know?
Did they do an album together?
Yeah, I mean, like he co-wrote, I think, that whole album.
That, and again, I'm not a huge Nickelback fan, but I don't think that they're like the bad band that everyone makes fun of them for. Like I know you like them, Duncan.
I love Nickelback. Yeah,
yeah, and it's just such a funny couple, Avril Lavigne and Chad Kroeger.
It's so funny.
Like it was kind of a meme in a bit. And I mean, they're divorced now, right? And she before that was with the guy from Sum 41. But just at the time, I remember that relationship was fucking hilarious to the media.
I think she's with Maud's son now. It's like one of those like new pop punk guys that like John Feldman produces.
Oh man, well, good for her. I mean, yeah.
But yeah,
if you want to book Avril Lavigne, I'm looking. Yeah, so right now I looked up. If you want to book her for a private event, concert, or thing, how much do you think she costs? If you wanted to fucking throw a big party and book Avril, how much?
$100,000.
$500,000 to $749,000.
That's crazy.
Typical. But hold on, that's for her as a performer. If you just want her as a speaking or appearance fee, $100,000.
Oh wow.
So yeah, if you just want her to be like, hey, tell us about your career for like an hour, $100,000.
Get a group and split on that, you know.
Another and yeah, this will be the last of our new segment section, which we're always adding to. We won't do this for everyone, and we don't care. I don't care about money, Duncan. I don't think you really care too much about money either. But what do you think Avril's net worth is?
Oh, I have no clue. I couldn't even guess some of these things.
All right, so Avril is worth a lot of money, man. I did see this and I was shocked. And okay, so one of the big things in 2026 is all these fucking artists selling their publishing, right? You
see all
this?
Like 60 million.
60 million US. So that's a lot though, which means like she still has that songwriting credit and like
I didn't know she was 17 when she released that album.
She was young. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So Avril's with a lot of money. She's still like touring and like giving it. Yeah. Like good for her.
Yeah, no, for sure. I should have went to that show. It's funny. You know, I actually worked with Avril Lavigne's cousin for well over 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, he was a designer at CJ.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And it's funny. He proposed to his now wife at an Avril Lavigne show. Like did one of those propose on stage and like yeah. It's just a cool little thing. Bernie Lavigne.
Wow. Okay. So like actually same last name too. Oh, yeah. Cool.
No, it's great. It's funny. Like I didn't even realize that till maybe years after knowing him.
Couple Ticketmaster reviews for the fans here. Nothing crazy. Duncan, I don't have the links, but I'll just, and again, I'm going through the funny ones and just a couple. 3 out of 5. Basic stage, same dress 90% of the time. So this is at Scotiabank in 2024.
Would she be changing her outfits? Is she that kind of act?
Okay, so here you go. This is what someone says. She sang well, but the stage design was so basic and didn't even change. She wore the same dress and only changed her clothing once in the last 20 minutes.
Like, yeah, good. Like.
Then we've got a Scotiabank blown speakers. Our entire section had muffled audio throughout the show. Couldn't hear Avril talk or sing over muffled speakers.
I think there was a thing where she did 2 shows and one was ACC and one was amphitheater. I've never heard of that. Like I actually like that. It's like 2 very different like types of shows. It's like which one do you want to go to? Yeah, instead of like cool. 2 ACC or 2 amphitheater, you know?
The problem is that it's probably so expensive to move everything over, and it was probably like, fuck, something's booked. All right, we got to do 2, and it's like, like in the end, they're gonna,
definitely.
Last one, and this is just is because they were. This is a weird thing, but in the Calgary in the Saddle Dome, Avril was amazing. Great night for my daughter and me, who last saw her 20 years ago, but very disappointed that Simple Plan did not support as advertised. Always wanted to see them. Was very excited when headed to the venue, but it should have been advertised more clearly. And then a whole bunch of other reviews, same thing. Simple Plan and All Time Low were advertised, but then basically like they canceled or something. So what a tour that would have been.
That'd be a good show, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize on Spotify, let's just go to it here. You may have to actually go to it, Dunk. But
How many
did you know
plays?
Well, I mean, crazy plays, but do you know Spotify also has, it tells you the number, basically the rating of the artist in the entire world, like what number they are in all the plays.
What's
And what do you
Avril?
think Avril is?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say 30.
248 in the world when I
Oh,
checked. So,
yeah,
and it just gives a
yeah.
little like synopsis of like, her career, but, and also a new thing maybe we'll add in some segments, but only for the big artists. But what do you think is the number one city for Avril listeners? Or let's go 1 and 2. The first one's obvious because it's one of the biggest cities in the world, but
I mean, I was gonna like guess like Montreal.
no, it's too small of a city, but you're probably right. I bet you per capita, it's probably like, it's like Ontario that would have, and Quebec that would, but
Is it in the
it's London.
States?
No, it's London.
Oh, okay.
But number 2 was Sao Paulo, Brazil, too. So it's just crazy. Like she's worldwide
Yeah.
massive, absolutely massive.
You see, she's a big Goo Goo Doll fan.
No, I didn't see that. Nice.
Yeah. No, there was a whole thing where she played Iris with the Goo Goo Dolls, and there was a whole thing about like how John like was like trying to like give her some music and stuff, and like like get her into some of these like bands that like she was asking him what he got into. So there's a quote here. It says like from like Avril, it's saying like it's like she's talking to her manager. She's like, "What's that CD that Johnny Resnick bought me?" Lavigne asks her manager. "It starts with an R." She squinches her forehead and tries to remember. Finally asks me, "Do you know who Johnny Resnick's idol was?" "The Replacements, I suggest." "Yeah, The Replacements. I never have time to listen to it, but I like it."
Okay.
I just thought
I
that was so
mean,
funny because it's like, yeah, like they're like Johnny's like idols,
oh yeah, it's so crazy. Oh, I mean, I'm more thinking about. We all know Replacements are just, everyone loves them, like as far as the bands. But I'm starting to realize how much of an influence the Goo Goo Dolls have on punk, pop
Oh,
punk,
for
like so
sure.
many fucking bands, pop
Definitely.
music. Like
Like their
it's
first
crazy.
4 or 5 albums are like straight punk. I mean, it's like punk rock.
I listened to a podcast the other day, and they were literally talking about how influential the Goo Goo Dolls are, and like even to this day, like you go to a concert and it's an experience, man. Like I'm so bummed you missed that show, but you've seen them how many times?
Well, I mean, yeah, like I saw that same show last summer, so I'm still kind of buzzing off that. But yeah, it would have been amazing. Like a lot of that show was like seeing the renovations of the TD Coliseum. Like I wanted to see kind of like how like it looked and like the Goo Goo Dolls in this new venue kind of. Yeah. What can you
I
do?
would have met them, meeting the Goo Goo
Oh
Dolls.
yeah.
Fuck, man, damn.
No, I know.
Dunk, do a little. Throw a little Setlist FM up here. Let's see what Avril's playing. I'm just curious if anything out of the ordinary. But
I'm seeing like Skater Boy is her most played song live, then Complicated, then I'm With You. So those first 3 are like her big singles off this album, and then the next one is My Happy Ending. Like that one.
My Happy End. No,
Yeah.
you know what? I probably
The
do.
next,
I
the next
kind of.
album is so good.
And so is this is the album, like the big one, and then everything kind of,
Oh, for
as much
sure.
as it was popular. This
Yeah,
is
the
big
next one didn't have near as much success. She like wrote like she was way more involved in the songwriting and stuff like that. So, but I mean, it was still successful. Like I love that album. Like that next one, Under My Skin, I think it's called.
Yeah.
That's like the real Avril that like I'm after if like I'm going to listen to Avril.
This, after listening again for the last couple weeks, you know what? I'm going to listen to her other stuff. Maybe we'll do again one day.
Well, even her newest one, Love Sucks, like that's reverting back to like these roots and like kind of like these first 2 albums.
Oh, really?
I think you'd actually like it. I mean, it's a John Feldman production, so.
Well, did you? And in looking it up before, The Matrix did one of the songs too.
Oh, no
So
way.
she got back together with that crew and just did a little one more, like, let's see what we can bang out. I'm curious to hear that. And fucking John Feldman, this guy.
Yeah, I'll throw one on the mix tomorrow.
Yeah, throw it on the mix tomorrow while we're helping our buddy move, and we'll talk Avril. And you know what? A couple of I want to hear a little bit more of this. I'm not done with this album. Like I thought
I've
was.
listened to it a lot lately, so like I'm definitely shelving it for a bit.
Well, you have it on vinyl too, so
Yeah, I mean,
it'll be back.
It's there when I need it.
I don't think I ever listened to it front to back back in the day, which I should have. I
Yeah,
really should
I
have
don't
given
think
it
I
a
did
chance.
either. I think
Yeah.
actually when I got the vinyl was probably the first time I did listen to it front to back.
Okay, I sent you some ridiculous thing link there. Just click that link. We're gonna get into once in a while if the band's big enough. If there's any sort of conspiracies, because and this is maybe a throwback to our friend Dana, big into conspiracies, but there is a there's a conspiracy theory that's actually on Wikipedia that Avril died by suicide in 2003 after the release of her debut album, and she was replaced by a body double named Melissa Vendella. Lots of evidence, Duncan. Really read through this
Oh
maybe
wow.
after, but there is a lot of people have chimed in on this and things that she's done and said. Apparently, she's never denied. She's never flat out denied that she's been replaced. So whatever that fucking means. Do you have to deny if you've been like replaced?
I can ask Jesse. I can send him a message and see what he says.
And then also, look, I even see here too, there's a separate hoax that she died in 2013 in a snowboarding accident in Whistler. So a lot of ridiculous stuff
Yeah,
about
never heard
Avril.
any of that.
I know. But like, it's just so funny that as you start just getting into those fucking Wikipedia holes, and just next thing you know, you're just like
This guy's
reading
going
all
down
this
a rabbit
nonsense.
hole. I mean, I'll
Total.
look into it, but I mean, I don't know how much.
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing big. All right. Um,
So there's
what
one
else is
more. There's
going on?
one little funny thing I wanted to show you. Look what I
Yeah.
found in my fucking car when I was cleaning out the back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Duncan's holding up an As Night Falls burned CD.
It has all
Yellow.
those.
Why is this all yellowed
Oh,
too? Just from like
30 years,
dirt?
20 years old.
20 years old. Okay. So this is our band, and here we go. It's a Memorex demo CD. Okay. Anything special on that or no?
Well, I mean, it's got the 4 songs: "Screaming for Clarity," "Broke Down Romance," "Heartbreak's a Drink Away," and there's another one on there. I can't remember.
Well, whatever it was nothing special. But
Oh, "Broke Down Romance."
did
We didn't get to the Urge. I wish we recorded the Urge.
we never record that one?
No, got cut short.
Man, I wish I knew what those sounded like so I could play them again.
They might be actually on the VHS that I have, because I have a VHS of like our recording, and I was eventually gonna make like a making of the As Night Falls DVD. How much work
Okay.
that?
Yeah,
How much work that?
if
would
anything, that would be a lot. But yeah, well, whatever. Like, I mean,
What
we
else am I
got
doing?
time on our hands. Yeah, exactly. If you can find that at some point, I think we should look at that. But
Yeah,
that was around the time of this Avril album. We were making fucking pop punk or whatever kind of
memories for life.
memories for life. We got an intro song from it. We've got some theme songs. It was good times. But
But yeah, did you ever see Avril live?
I was trying to really think. I never went to her show. I don't think I ever saw her at a fest.
Yeah, no, I didn't either.
Any of the Oshegas, like she never. That's the thing. She didn't cross over into the like, hey, I'm gonna play like a mixed genre fest. She kind of was just always doing her own thing because she could sell out stadiums. Every
Did she
time.
ever play Warped Tour?
No, I don't think so. That's the thing.
I think she did, like, but it's like when it was kind of like not like a full tour, like it was only select dates, and like I think like I'd have to look that up. But
Okay, here we go. Let's see it. In her first Warped Tour appearance, Avril Lavigne brought out her husband from Sum 41, ex-husband, for Into Deep.
perfect.
They did an Into Deep cover in
Is that 2025? Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, they played. Yeah, no, that's cool.
So she never played Ben. So her debut was the 2025 one.
Yeah,
too.
like she never did any of those like earlier ones.
Well, with now like what Warp Tour is, and I mean we're going to be talking Warp for the next couple of months, so maybe we don't want to talk too much now, but it is like she'd be perfect there. Like that would be the perfect like. And Warp Tour never has headliners, but I would love to see Avril at Warp, just
for
like
sure.
Simple Plans being at Warped.
Yeah,
Like perfect place for them.
I could probably miss them, but I mean I'm not like planning on it. But I mean like if I'm really hungry or something, like I'm gonna get some food.
All right. Well, I think we got through a bunch. I'm looking through. I have nothing else I have to say about Avril. That
yeah, no, I'm pretty flush out here.
All right. Well, decent album. Wasn't really written by her, but you know what? We'll give her some credit. And It sounds great today. Like it's a little dated, some of the sound effects, in my opinion, but
You should throw the next one on, Under My Skin. Like, give
yep,
that a spin, and I think you'll
for sure.
actually. I think with what you like in this album, you'll get from that one.
And I want you to listen to this. I'm going to send it to you right now, but I want you to listen to this Closet Monster. Don't blast it yet.
Oh,
but,
yeah. I listen.
you know that? Okay.
I keep this relevant all the time.
Okay, good. Yeah.
No, I was. I mean, is this the album I'm thinking? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. This is definitely. I like that one EP a lot.
The EP is a little bit harder and a little bit more like, I don't know, produced. This one is like pop punk or like, I don't know.
I'll give that. I'll give
Ontario punk. Yeah. Anyway, good stuff, man. I like this album. I'm happy that we did it, but not pop punk. We're not doing much more Avril. Maybe we'll do the next one in a little bit, but ready to move on to some real pop punk and get into the Warped Tour stuff. So
yeah, sounds good.
Any last words, Dunk?
Not really. I think we covered all this, everything that we sort of needed to get into. There was actually a thing on that live performance. She covers Basket Case.
She covers Basket Case.
Yeah.
She also covers fucking Fuel by Metallica, right?
Oh, really? Well, I saw that. I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was the Metallica cover. It was on like an EP, right?
Oh, was it recorded too?
Yeah, I think it's like the My World EP.
I remember it happening. Remember when all those like MTV Video Awards were big things, and I remember there was like a Metallica tribute or some sort of thing, and it was fucking Avril doing Fuel. So I can only that must be what it is.
I'll have to pull that up.
I remember that specifically, and I'm like, she rocks, and like,
I think I have seen that, but I don't remember it. It's funny too. Like on that show, she's like, "Give it up for Autopilot Off." like Autopilot Off open. I like them a lot. They'll definitely get an episode.
Really? Oh,
I think so. I think they deserve it because they had one full length and it was like incredible.
We'll do Autopilot Off, but before that, we got to do Not by Choice, and we got to do what's the big one, the big Canadian one, Cauterize.
Oh yes, that first Cauterize for sure.
And maybe this is the thing we should do. This is our first Canadian content. We got to do at least a couple, or every couple months, we got to do a Canadian band. There's so many good Canadian punk bands. Sum 41.
Do like a boys' night out, maybe.
Yeah, even some of that stuff. Like there really is so much punk music. Canada just has so many good. Like we invest in music, and because of the Canadian content laws, where you have to do 25% or 30%, it just fuels that.
And that definitely helped her too, because I mean, Avril was just like getting so much play.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I also think that she would have got popular either. Like it wasn't like because of Canadian content things. Like she was found.
No, but it was definitely a big push.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, good stuff, man. Any last words?
No, I don't think so. I think we can wrap this up.
Beauty. All right. Well, everyone, thanks for listening. I know these are long ones, but if you're still listening right now, we appreciate it. And thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone. See you next time.